Weed. Next up on the Zenith Training Channel.
First of all, probably an expectation that federal legalization wasn't that far behind.
There's little movement from Congress on that front. In the meantime, the industry is now urging the Biden administration to approve trade among states that have legalized the drug. But that, too, is a long shot. So here's the concern now. If growers can't eventually trade to other states, they'll turn to illegal markets to sell their crop.
Coming up. So I believe I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast back in 2018, and he was talking with a doctor, I can't remember who, about the effects of how marijuana helps with inflammation on joints. And I remember around this time I started running long distance, but I was doing it in basketball shoes, an idiot. And my legs would just throb like badly, and my joints would throb so badly. And then I stumbled on a store at King of Prussia Mall called Deep Six. And everybody, this is back when the buzz was big on Deep Six. And, I went and got some and I tried it out. Coughed a bunch, but felt absolutely nothing. So, over time, maybe a couple of weeks, I ended up finishing whatever supply thing I got from there. And something strange happened. The pain in my legs that was always so prevalent when I was running sort of went away. Not so much went away, but faded. Now, I didn't attribute this to the weed because in my head, I'm wired for conventional medicine. Usually if you take a Tylenol, within a couple hours or a couple of days, whatever pain you have is gone and then comes back immediately. But with marijuana, it took time, a few weeks, maybe a couple of months to actually see those results. And at the time I was still about 265 pounds. So I was coming down from the 280 that I was, so I just kind of attributed it to the weight loss. Plus, I'm very right-wing when it comes to that stuff. I was really big on, McGruff the crime dog when I was in elementary school. That was kind of beat into my head as an inner-city youth.
McGruff here. If someone asks you to try drugs, think of me and say what I'd say. And to help you, have one of these masks.
Wow, thanks, McGruff. This is terrific. Take a bite out of crime.
I guess that's what they call propaganda. But being highly impressionable as a kid, that stuck all the way through my adult years. I never tried weed until I was maybe 36. But honestly, the thing is, I've consistently done it probably since then. Now, keeping the subject on running, I can definitely say that I've not had any major injuries, and I've probably ran or biked tens of thousands of miles by now, and I've had no major injuries, and I've had no major joint pain. Appetite's going crazy though, but an interesting trick that I learned from smoking is, how food that's bad for you tastes really, really good when you're high. Food that's actually good for you, broccoli, whatever, a little salt, tastes just as good when you're high. So you eat the healthy things, and the healthy things begin to register as better tasting, and that's how you lose the weight. Because you can't out-train a bad diet, but you can't. It's very hard to use your will to eat healthily all the time, especially when you're surrounded by so much. But when you do smoke, and at the same time, seek out the healthier options, it's a lot more palatable to lose weight. Sorry, I was all over the place there, but I think you get me. So I usually like to show off my food, whatever I'm eating, just before I start the run. But one thing I never show is my one-hitter. I take 2 to 3 puffs of this before I start every run, just to ensure my legs don't hurt afterwards. I never show it because, at least in this country as a whole, it's still seen as illegal. Schedule 1 drug illegal, worse than cocaine and heroin. I don't suffer from depression, and nothing's wrong with my eyes, so I can't get a medical card. Hell, I can't even afford a checkup, and I pay $400 a month for medical insurance. The bottom line is this: I'm a good boy, and I play by all the rules. If smoking weed is the only id that I'm doing against this country, and it's making me better, then I'm sorry. I'm going to keep doing it. My advice to anybody that's listening to this is respect your state, Follow your rules. Do what's best for you, but for me, it has changed my life. Thanks. Happy birthday, Zenith. Zenith or Zenith? I don't know. I got some running to do.